Get on the ground! Get on the ground, Jevin!
Some criminals spend more time planning the perfect crime than thinking through the obvious consequences. That's what makes these stories so unforgettable, where confidence collides with reality, and one bad decision quietly sets everything else in motion. Stay with us. You're about to see how quickly a clever plan can come apart. The guy actually thought robbing the same store twice in the exact same outfit was a brilliant idea. The cops didn't have to guess who was coming. They were already waiting. That confidence ended with a pair of handcuffs. He thought a mask would hide his identity, but the employees already knew his face. After threatening people with a handgun and trying to stop a 911 call, he didn't stay free for long. His final getaway ended just outside his own home. At Pho 21 in South San Jose, California, employees weren't expecting to stop a robbery before opening, but that's exactly what happened. A suspect tried to steal an $18,000 delivery robot, and the staff stepped in before the robot kidnapping could succeed. Ryan Moody and Alicia Wilson allegedly tried to walk out of a Kohl's in Boynton Beach with more than $1,200 worth of merchandise. Moody ran when things went wrong, but the chase ended with his arrest, and police are still looking for Wilson. An armed, masked gang stormed a jewelry store in Edison, New Jersey, smashing display cases and stealing millions of dollars worth of jewelry in just 60 seconds. They moved fast, but investigations usually last a lot longer than 1 minute. After allegedly robbing two 7-Eleven stores in Des Moines and Tukwila, these 4 juvenile suspects tried the same thing at another 7-Eleven in Auburn. Their stolen blue Kia didn't get them very far. Police, K9 Dexter, and Guardian 1 quickly brought the chase to an end.
Blue Kia Optima, PC Rob 1. I am in pursuit.
It's amazing how fearless some thieves can be. One bad decision like this can easily turn into years of legal trouble. A tense moment unfolded at an Iceland store in London when a security guard used a shopping basket to protect himself from a suspected thief. A customer recorded the confrontation as the suspect eventually picked up a bag and escaped on foot. Six masked suspects armed with hammers allegedly carried out a fast smash-and-grab robbery at a jewelry store in Peel region. After shattering display cases and stealing jewelry, they fled the shopping mall. Fortunately, no one was injured, but police say this is the latest in a string of jewelry store robberies across the GTA. Those thieves cleaned out the liquor store like they were on a shopping spree. The owner didn't even have a chance to fight back because they came in with numbers. They stormed into that Nike store like they were contestants on a game show with unlimited shopping time. Then they packed the stolen sneakers into one SUV and practically gift-wrapped the evidence for the police. I've seen dramatic entrances before, but crashing through the ceiling into a display case is on a whole different level. They stole about $40,000 worth of gaming merchandise, yet the first thing they collected was a painful reminder that physics never takes a day off. They walked in pretending to be ordinary customers, but the act didn't last very long. The moment they ran out without paying, they traded their shopping trip for a future police investigation. Hitting the same Walgreens twice in 2 days takes an unbelievable level of boldness. When thieves know employees and security can't physically stop them, they start acting like the store is their personal shopping mall. Hopefully, the surveillance footage tells a very different ending. They may have driven away with a watch, but they also drove away with a felony case waiting to catch up. Crimes like this rarely end where the getaway car stops. The investigation is usually just getting started. They smash through the front window expecting a big payday, only to find an empty cash register waiting for them. Imagine risking felony charges for a handful of items and a loud alarm. That's a lot of broken glass for almost nothing.
Don't. Get tased, Jevin. 919.
9192 and 91050 to start that way.
Jevin, you're gonna get tased. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, Jevin. Jevin, all the way on. I'm going to tase you. All the way on the ground, Jevin. Lay down on your belly.
This guy picked a fight with both the police and the store owner, and somehow thought he'd still walk away. After all that running around the store, the only ride he got was in the back of a police cruiser. Talk about the worst rewards program ever.
You're gonna throw pop bottles at me?
Pulling a knife on a postal worker for a handful of cash is already a terrible decision. Ending up in the hospital before landing in jail somehow made it even worse. Crime may seem like a shortcut, but it usually takes the longest road to regret. Retail employees deal with enough stress without having to physically stop shoplifters. Credit to this worker for protecting the store, but it's a reminder that no paycheck should require someone to risk getting hurt over stolen merchandise. Setting a liquor store on fire is about the worst place you could choose. Alcohol and other flammable products turned a small flame into a raging fire within seconds. One reckless decision put employees, customers, and first responders in serious danger. He walked in, hoping to steal from an easy target. Instead, the store owner promoted him to Employee of the Month for helping test the durability of her broom.
your shit.
She had the ability to earn an honest paycheck, but somehow stealing seemed like the better plan. Now she's getting attention for all the wrong reasons. You'd think seeing a police station across the street would make someone reconsider. Instead, they treated it like just another landmark. Sometimes the hardest part of solving a crime is believing the suspect actually thought this was a good idea. He jumped out ready for a carjacking, but nobody told him Teslas don't have old-school door handles. Watching him punch and pull at the door like it was a puzzle was funnier than anything he actually planned. The Tesla drove away, and he was left looking completely confused. In London, a thief tried to snatch a Rolex right off someone's wrist in broad daylight. The most surprising part? He ran away while people nearby just stood there watching. Rudolph spent all year helping Santa, and then his cousin showed up stealing packages. Congratulations, buddy. You just upgraded from the naughty list to the most wanted list. He thought he'd make a quick getaway with the stolen merchandise. Reality had other plans. Maybe it's time to quit shoplifting before it costs a whole lot more than whatever you're trying to steal. A shoplifter was caught red-handed at Sin Revile in San Luis City after allegedly hiding merchandise under his clothes. Turns out, bulky jackets aren't as invisible as some people think. Carjacking sounds easy in a criminal's imagination. Reality is usually a lot messier. This suspect didn't leave with a stolen car. Just another failed crime caught on surveillance. The suspect probably expected an easy target, but the homeowner showed up almost immediately after getting a ring alert. The escape turned dangerous when the getaway vehicle nearly hit him. Thankfully, the attempted theft failed, and the investigation eventually led to an arrest.
Stop the car!
Stealing a car is already a bad decision, but trying to escape in a stolen car surrounded by police? That's a whole new level of poor judgment. The getaway lasted about as long as a coffee break. She walked in to buy some vodka, then decided one bottle wasn't enough, and tried sneaking out with another one. The store owner locked the door, and suddenly that free bottle wasn't worth the risk anymore. Technology keeps getting smarter, and unfortunately, so do thieves. A keyless system is convenient, but protecting your vehicle should always come first. Unbelievable. He was caught red-handed. And the funniest part is that he still didn't seem to realize how much trouble he was in. Some people don't understand the consequences of petty theft until it's already too late. Three people really thought stealing nearly $3,000 worth of Crocs was a good idea. They walked out with bags full of shoes, but they also walked straight into a camera's evidence folder. They had the numbers, the weapons, and all the confidence in the world, but they still couldn't get through a simple car window. One of them kept smashing the glass while the others just stood there watching. But when the plan failed, they quickly ran away. No way this thief thought stealing a luxury car in broad daylight was a good idea. In a busy area full of stores and restaurants, that's not a getaway plan. That's an invitation for everyone to watch you fail.
No pasa nada. O sea,
A routine trip to La Rosita market in Torreon quickly turned into a bad day for one alleged thief. The stolen phone didn't stay in his hands for very long.
¿era o qué? Sí, pues que yo vi cuando... No, ya estaba así. No, es que yo vi cuando entró. No, está bien.
She walked in pretending to be a normal customer, but she came in with a completely different plan. The moment the gun came out, the situation changed. Another reminder that not every customer is there to shop. This carjacking attempt went from dangerous to a complete failure in seconds. Thanks to quick thinking and staying calm under pressure, this man turned a scary situation into a safe escape. These two guys really thought using a car as a battering ram was the perfect plan. They didn't just break into a hair salon. They turned their crime into a very expensive repair bill. This robber thought he had the perfect plan: jump the counter, grab the money, and make a quick escape. The only problem? His getaway car left without him. Talk about being abandoned by your own ride. She may have made a bad choice by stealing, but violence only makes the situation worse. Let the police handle criminals, not anger and fists. This thief clearly underestimated the person behind the counter. He expected a quick grab and run, but instead got a wrestling match he never signed up for. In the end, the phone stayed in the store, and the thief left with nothing but bad decisions. This is the kind of situation no one ever wants to witness. A child was in the middle of a dangerous encounter that never should have happened in the first place. It's a reminder that crimes like these put far more than money at risk. He looked calm, counted money like he was about to pay, then hit the gas the second the clerk turned away. It's amazing how some people spend more effort pretending to be honest than it would have taken to simply pay for the beer. He probably thought he was the toughest guy in the room until the pepper spray kicked in. 1 second he was trying to rob the store, and the next he was just trying to remember how to open his eyes. This robber thought he was walking into an easy payday. Instead, he ran into a store owner who clearly wasn't interested in handing anything over. He came looking for cash and left with a painful lesson he'll probably never forget. Most burglars wear masks. This guy brought dance moves. At some point, he must have forgotten he was breaking into a house, not auditioning for a dance competition. His plan changed pretty fast, from stealing the owner's gun to sprinting for the nearest exit. Survival suddenly became the top priority. An armed robbery is bad enough, but hearing that everyone made it out safely is the most important part of this story. Hopefully the suspects won't stay free for long. Some plans fell apart because of panic, others because ordinary people refused to back down. But they all proved the same thing. Overconfidence is often a criminal's biggest mistake. Sometimes the smallest unexpected moment changes everything. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves true crime stories.